AOGG, welcome to this really special kinds of video, guys. And today, I'm not going to react to something. Not today. I'm here to actually guide you through a movement that has been happening for quite a few months now on social media. Under the hashtags Boycott One for Free Entertainment, Justice for Gown, and hashtag Free Maiden, in the past few months, a lot of people have voiced their opinions about a highly serious matter that has happened a few months ago. And in case you do not know anything or not a lot about it, today I want to shine some light on this entire matter. I want to tell you what has happened, who is behind these hashtags, and if after this video you maybe want to be part of this movement, what is it that you can actually do? Now, before we dive right into the timeline, we need to clear up some basics. For example, who is all of this even about? Now I'm going to give you the basics on Maiden. Maiden is a 7-member girl group under One for Free Entertainment. They had their debut on September 3rd with the album Rise and consists out of the members Nagomi and Serena, who are former Produce 101 Japan The Girls contestants, of the former Kepler members Yeso and Mashido, and the former Limelight members Suye, Miu, and Gaon. Gaon, unfortunately, is the main character of today's video because since November, the CEO of Maiden's Entertainment, One for Free Entertainment, is entangled in a sexual assault controversy with her. Now, how did it come to this controversy? This I am now going to show you in the following timeline. November 11th. On this day, Gaon has deleted all of her Instagram posts. She has also unfollowed One for Free Entertainment and the CEO, and she has removed the group's name Maiden from her Instagram bio. Following this, maybes, the fans of Maiden, have contacted One for Free Entertainment for a statement, and the response they got was the following. Hello, this is One for Free Entertainment. We would like to inform you about the activities of Maiden member Gaon. Gaon recently visited a hospital for health reasons, and following the medical team's advice that she needs sufficient rest and stability, she has decided to temporarily suspend activities and focus on recovering her health. Accordingly, Maiden will continue its activities as a 6-member group for the time being. Mashido, Yeso, Miu, Suye, Serena, and Nagomi, we apologize to all fans for worrying you with the sudden news, and we ask for your warm support so that Gaon can meet you again in good health as soon as possible. November 22nd. The JTBC show Scandal Supervisor has aired a story of a 5th-gen idol that has been sexually assaulted by the CEO of her own agency. The identity of the victim has been kept secret. However, the footage they have used made it look like Maiden was the affected group, because all of the blurred background images they have used were from Maiden's fan concert that took place on October 27th. The segment told a story about a girl group member that was caught by her CEO with her boyfriend. She asked the CEO to let her at least finish the promotions of this comeback, to which he replied that he would grant her wish if she would grant his in return, which is her being his girlfriend for one day. The story claims that the member accepted the offer since she thought it would mean having dinner or watching a movie with him or such things. However, the CEO is claimed to have forced himself on her and sexually assaulted her for 2 hours straight. The segment further stated that the parents confronted the perpetrator. Here, the CEO said he would take responsibility and resign from his position. However, he never did, and shortly after he accompanied the members to a schedule to Japan, he was even sitting right next to the victim of the assault, causing her, as well as the other members, great distress. It is also claimed that he has told the members that he was in fact the victim, and that if all of this would become public knowledge and the company would take a big hit, they would have to pay a lot of damage compensation. On the same day, One for Free Entertainment has released a statement about this entire segment that was aired on the JTBC show. The statement reads, "This is One for Free Entertainment. We would like to provide our official statement regarding the issue reported on JTBC's Sakun Banjang yesterday. First, we would like to clarify that there was no sexual harassment or any form of sexual contact involving coercion between the member and the CEO, as mentioned on the broadcast. The contents of the report are not true. The report was based on an allegation made by others who provided information that was not accurate. And we would like to emphasize once again that this issue is completely false. On this day, One for Free Entertainment has released yet another statement. This time though, it was about Gaon's sudden departure of the group. We would like to inform you about the future activities of the group Maiden. As of today, we announced that member Gaon has officially left the team. Since Maiden's debut in September, Gaon has put in a lot of effort for the group's activities. However, due to personal circumstances, she reached a point where continuing her participation in the group activities became difficult, leading to her decision to leave. From now on, Maiden will continue as a 6-member group consisting of Mashiro, Miyu, Suye, Yeso, Serena, and Nagomi. All previously postponed schedules will now proceed as planned. Additionally, regarding the recent allegations of sexual harassment, we would like to clearly state that they are completely false. We also possess clear evidence to prove this. Should any legal issue arise, we are committed to addressing them with the utmost sincerity, ensuring that no doubts remain. It was around this time where more and more fans have realized that solo images and contents of Gaon have been erased by One for Free Entertainment. Also, at later times, One for Free Entertainment has released poorly edited images of the group where Gaon has been cut out from, but in such a bad way that you could still see body parts of her in the images that the editors had not removed properly. December 1st. After all of this has happened, more and more people got frustrated and started to comment on the official social media accounts of Maiden as well as the social media accounts of the members themselves. Interestingly, member Yeso has openly liked comments of fans that criticized One for Free Entertainment, as well as comments insulting the CEO as a dirty pig. Other liked comments of her include fans stating that Maiden will always be 7 and that they hope that all of the members can leave the company. December 26. A report has been published by the Hanbit Center, which is a Korean labor rights organization. And that report states that an unnamed company has yet to pay tens of millions of won for a music video production. The descriptions given in the report are fitting really well with One for Free Entertainment, such as the music video filming began in August. The MV release was on September 3rd. There is a natural version of the music video, and the company was embroiled in a sexual harassment controversy against an idol in November. January 6. On this day, Maiden's official fan club has been announced by Mnet Plus, as well as articles speaking of an upcoming comeback of the group in February, without mentioning the ongoing demands and criticism by fans. It is also revealed that Gaon's exclusive contract with One for Free Entertainment remains in effect, despite everything that has happened, and that Maiden was reorganized officially into a 6-member group. On top of that, the official X account of Maiden has started blocking fans who are demanding proof and justice for the alleged sexual assault case. January 26. After all of this time not addressing the subject any further and blocking fans on social media, One for Free announced pre-orders for the upcoming comeback of the group with a new album called Maiden Forever. Additionally, a new Japanese Twitter account for Maiden has been launched on the very same day as the announcement for the new album. And now we have basically arrived at the here and now in the present. I have given you a complete overview about all of the things that have happened since last September. And now I'm going to talk a bit about what the fans are currently doing, who are participating in whatever is going on there with Maiden. Maybes all around the world have started to heavily engage with One for Free Entertainment and make their voices for their demand and justice heard. With protest trucks, mass emailing, petitions, advertisement, protest banners, which by the way are even getting liked by Gaon herself, and mass tweeting sessions, they are trying to raise awareness for this matter. Now, I have shown you already a lot of examples of things that fans have done, and should you feel encouraged now and also want to help with all of this, but simply don't know where to start, I have prepared a few ways for you how you can help. First, petitions. I have 3 QR codes here for you that will take you to different change.org petitions. You can sign them and hopefully make things easier for Gaon and the other Maiden members. Second, ads. There are currently 2 ad campaigns running, one for MooBeat and one for IdleChamp, to further increase the awareness of people all around the industry. If you want to participate in them, I have the links for both of you in the video description. You can just go there, follow them, and participate in it. The third way of helping is mass emailing. There are multiple targets for the mass emailing events. 3 overall. We have the shareholders, we have K-pop stores, and we have voting apps. First, let's talk about the shareholders. It was claimed in a JTBC story that the major reason why the girls cannot leave One for Free Entertainment, or not so easily leave One for Free Entertainment with the contracts, is due to the shareholders. So you can mass email the shareholders themselves. I have put you a link in the video description, which will send you directly to a Google Doc with templates for the shareholder emails in multiple languages that you can just use, and also addresses where you can send those emails to. The same types of links also exist for K-pop stores and voting apps. Why do we send to K-pop stores? To K-pop stores, we send because we do not want One for Free Entertainment to earn much more money with Maiden, obviously. To do that, we want the K-pop stores to also boycott the comeback and not sell Maiden albums. Voting apps. We want voting apps to not include Maiden because that would promote them, and if they win stuff, that would kind of overshadow the entire thing that we are trying to do with the boycott. So for all 3 of those things, links to Google Docs with email templates are in the video descriptions. You can just click there and follow them, and yeah, easily mass email these vendors. The 4th way to help are tweeting. Tweeting is probably the most easy way of all, because it's a super quick way to spread awareness. If you want to tweet, it's best to use the 3 hashtags: hashtag boycott One for Free Entertainment, hashtag justice for Gaon, and hashtag free Maiden. And the last way to support all of this is simply boycott. What does boycotting exactly mean? Boycotting means do not buy their albums, especially not the upcoming one. Do not watch their YouTube videos, not on the Maiden channel and not on their Japanese vlog channel. Do not buy memberships for anything they are related to. Don't stream their music, not the current one and not the one that we're going to get with the new comeback. And do not engage with any social media content. And if that's tough to do, it's the best to unfollow. That you should especially do, and also block the social media channels. Now, I've given you a brief overview about everything that's going on, the things you can do, but if you want to dive even more, and this is something I really recommend to you, in the video description, I have given you, besides the stuff that I have mentioned to you, a lot more sources for all of this, and a lot of more places where you can get more information about this matter, where you can educate yourself even more about everything related to this topic. Especially, I want to point out a Twitter account called Protect Maiden, because if you want to help, they are probably your best bet and most valuable source of information about absolutely everything that is going on. You're always like up to date when you follow this account. The link to it is also in the video description. Now, I have given you, as objectively as possible, a short overview about everything that has happened. And while researching all of this, and not just while researching, but also all the weeks before, where I've just read every news that came out, and a lot of comments that were written under these news that came out, there were a few things that I have seen. Like, you generally have two people here. You have the people that want to support the boycott and the people that don't. And the people that don't, I have seen more or less 2 main reasons why they wouldn't want to do that. And in this last section here, I want to talk about these 2 reasons. the first main reason I have found is that people say, well, there is no real proof that he's done it. Which in a way is true. We have the JTPC show with these claims where we had the background videos of Maiden obviously playing. But besides that, there is not exactly a hard evidence there that it has happened what we all think has happened. So why should you boycott? Well, the thing about it is, guys, what we know through the statements about 143 Entertainment is that they claim to have hard and absolute evidence that it has not happened, that the CEO did not sexually assault Gaon or any other member in the group. And the question I simply want to ask is, if the CEO did not do it, then why not release the evidence? Because if you think about it, about this entire situation, how wild it is, how long it has been like dragging on already for multiple months, this entire situation is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. The heat is rising more and more and more and more. And if we take out every like humane point of view, like every humanity out of this, and look at it from a pure cold business perspective, even then it doesn't really make sense, you know, because what is happening here? We see a company that is whose reputation is getting just burned to the ground, like it's getting scarred for eternity, basically. The name 143 Entertainment is more and more and more getting negative connotations to it. The more you think about it, the worse it gets. So if you have this evidence that could clear your name as easily as they claim, why the hell wouldn't you release it? Why would you risk having this history in your for your company? Like, not only do you risk like the name of the CEO, you risk basically the reputation of every person associated with it. Like, imagine a person like leaving 143 Entertainment, wanting to get a new job, and then someone looking like, so you're coming from that entertainment. You know what I mean? Like, this, it's not just one person's affected by this. It's a lot of people affected by it. Of course, also the girls themselves, like Maiden. Being in a situation like this is not just mentally absolutely disturbing and terrible, but also in a career point of view, for them, it's also absolutely terrible that all of this is happening. And it just does not want to go into my head that a company would risk so much of its reputation, so much of potential revenue. Like, what kind of advertisers, for example, want to collaborate with a company with such a stigma on it? The general public, what do you think? The general public will think about all of this. If they hear, do I want to support a company that is entangled in sexual assault allegations? Nah, maybe not. Like, you're simply burning money there, okay? If just from a pure business point of view, that's what you're burning. And if you take also, again, then into account the human side of all of it, it's getting so much worse and so much more disgusting, honestly. So if you have the means to clear your name from all of this, why do you not do it? Why say we're waiting until legal issues arise to use it? That does not make any sense. Also, you have members like Yeso openly liking comments of people calling the CEO names, dragging the company, hoping that the members would leave the company. If everything would be good behind the scenes, why would she do that? That doesn't make any sense, because doing that does harm also the group in a way, you know? Because people from the outside see, okay, something is wrong there. People get anxious. People get scared for the girls. This is normally not something an idol would want to do. Would want from her fans. Additionally, we have a clip, an old variety show clip of Mio. If I find it, I will also link in the video description, where she is saying that the CEO has actually told her multiple times a year that he loves her, which in combination with everything we know is really, really, really not good. And in this clip, she also said that she would wish that he would not do that, or at least not do it as often as he is doing. So another case that shows that the members are most certainly not as comfortable working in this environment as they should be. Something that once again kind of pays into this entire situation. So if you can clear your name, why would you not do it? There is no sane reason why you would not release the evidence if you have it. Because it brings great distress to absolutely everyone involved. And this brings me to the second reason why a lot of people do not want to help or do not want to participate in the boycott. It is because it is fans that say, wouldn't it hurt the girls? If I boycott everything they are doing, wouldn't that hurt them? Isn't it that these girls work their asses off day in, day out, just for us? So we have stuff to enjoy. So we have entertainment to watch. So we have the contents, loads and loads of content that we can enjoy, that we can just smile upon watching or hearing or whatever. Wouldn't it not be basically spitting in their face if we would now boycott? And you know, the thing about it is, guys, I do understand this way of thinking. However, what you also have to think about is that while it may be true that the girls are doing all that, they're working their asses off day in, day out to provide as much stuff for us as possible, you also have to think about the environment the girls have to do all of this in. Because I think what we can all agree on as fans is that in general, what we want is that these people that give us so much joy, so much happiness in our lives, that help us go through so many difficult times in our lives, that while they are doing all of this, they should also be happy. I do not think that I'm wrong there. I do not think that people who are reluctant to join the boycott or say that they do not want to boycott, that they have an ill intent for the girls in mind when they're doing this. So I really want to say, think really about what it means to not support a boycott in this way. Because I understand that people may think, if the girls see their streaming numbers decrease, if they see the amount of bought albums decrease, if they see the a decrease in YouTube video content views, if they see just an overall decrease in, and I guess that's how some people see it, in love that we give them, would not that make this entire situation worse? I absolutely understand. But I think a big problem with this way of thinking is that people do not see, that people do not understand that idols, as much as we maybe someone see it, they are not these greater than life beings that just ascended over everything, while we are down here just worshiping them without them actually noticing it. This is not who they are. They are just normal humans like you and me. And guys, they know the reason for stuff to happen. They know that if the engagement rate in anything they are doing decreases, it is not because we're losing our love for them. It's not because they are losing our love. It's the exact opposite. It's because we love them so much that we want to do everything in our might that they can do what they do in the best possible environment. Because the job they're doing is hard enough. It's stressful, it's nerve-wracking, it's exhausting, both physically and psychically. It's a really, really draining job. And we as fans, I know, want to make it as positive of an experience for them as possible. They have worked so long, so hard to get to this point where they are right now. So we should do everything we can to make sure that they can actually thrive in it, and that they do not burn out in those 7 years their contracts are for. Okay? So all of that said, they know Yeso is the best example. She has liked all of these comments. They know that everything we're doing, this entire boycott, we're doing because we love them and because we want them to be happy, because this is the only way that they can actually do what they do and be happy while doing so. There are examples in the past where all of this boycott thing has worked. Like, one prime example for it is Luna. Okay, Luna that was boycotted by the fans, by Orbit, which in the end forced BBC to release them. And nowadays they're free, doing solo stuff, are in their respective unit groups, and they're thriving. So this stuff works. You know, we as a fandom, we as fans, especially towards a small entertainment like One for Free, we have power. With our money and our attention, we have fucking power. If we do not give it to them, they are forced to change ways. We as a fandom have the power to walk straight up to the heads of the entertainments, look them straight into their eyes and say, and I want to quote Hyun Jin here on this matter of Le Seraphim, idols are not your dolls to fuck with. Just think about it, please. And that was my little video. Thank you for your attention and see you next time.